From the streets of Copenhagen to the towering lights of Old Trafford, Rasmus Højlund was billed as the next great striker to lead Manchester United back to glory. But why is a player who rose so quickly now being questioned as a potential flop? Let's dive deep into the story of Rasmus Højlund, the boy with a dream, the rise to stardom, and the struggles of life at one of the biggest clubs in the world. Rasmus Højlund was born on February 4, 2003 in Copenhagen, Denmark. Football ran in his veins. His father, Anders Højlund, was a professional footballer who inspired Rasmus and his twin younger brothers, Emil and Oscar, to take up the sport. The Højlund family's household revolved around football, and it didn't take long for Rasmus to stand out as a prodigy. He joined FC Copenhagen's youth academy, where his raw talent and incredible work ethic began turning heads. At just 17, he made his debut for the senior team, though limited opportunities saw him scoring only 5 goals in 32 appearances. It was clear he needed more game time to develop. In January 2022, Rasmus moved to Sturm Graz in Austria, and this is where his potential truly exploded. In just 21 games, he scored 12 goals, showcasing his blistering pace, strength, and hunger for goals. European scouts began to take notice, and it wasn't long before he made the leap to a major league. Atalanta came calling in the summer of 2022, signing Højlund for €17 million. Under Gianpiero Gasparini's system, Højlund thrived. In the 2022-23 season, he netted 10 goals in Serie A, often bullying defenders with his physicality and pace. His diagonal runs and pressing ability made him a nightmare for opponents, but this was just the beginning. Manchester United's search for a long-term striker led them to Højlund in the summer of 2023. The €75 million price tag raised eyebrows, but the club believed in his potential. At just 20 years old, Højlund was tasked with leading the line for one of the biggest clubs in the world. Højlund's early days at United were marked by challenges. Despite flashes of brilliance, especially in the Champions League where he scored 5 goals in 6 games, his Premier League performances have been disappointing. In the Premier League, Højlund has averaged just 1 shot per 90 minutes, the lowest among starting strikers. For comparison, he was averaging over 3 shots per game at Atalanta. But why has he struggled so much? There are several reasons behind Højlund's struggles at Manchester United. First, the team itself has been inconsistent. Injuries, tactical issues, and a lack of creativity in midfield have often left him isolated up front. Second, adapting to the Premier League isn't easy, especially for a 20-year-old. The physicality, speed, and pressure in England's top flight demand time to adjust. Finally, the €75 million price tag has added immense pressure. Strikers thrive on confidence, and with limited service and chances, it's been hard for Højlund to find his rhythm. So, is Rasmus Højlund a flop? Short-term critics might say yes, but the reality is more complex. At just 21 years old, he has time to develop. His Champions League form shows he can perform at the highest level. And if United can solve their issues and provide him with better service, there's no reason why he can't fulfill his potential. Rasmus Højlund's journey at Manchester United is far from over. Whether he'll rise to become a legendary striker or fade under the weight of expectations depends on his growth and the team's support. One thing is certain, his story is still being written. What do you think? Is Højlund destined for greatness, or will his move to Manchester United go down as a costly mistake? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more football stories.